Hello, welcome. My computer died. It was not plugged in, or my laptop rather. Yeah, my laptop died, so that's why that stream ended that way. But yeah, we're gonna keep going for the night. Yeah, let's get into it. Do I want to do this or do I want to do something else? I'll do this. Yo, could you spare a moment while Crowd goes and finds the expert of hers? I mean, there's a gift I was hoping to send to our friends in the first DC, and since we might be waiting a while, I wondered if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. My first attempt turned out well, so now I'm going to make it properly. I'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there. Well, I'd better be off too. I shall see you soon, either here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. Where are you, tattooing? I just miss you. Huh? Hey! It's Alpha. Good to see he's doing good on his little adventure. Can I talk to him? Nope, he's just there. That's cool. Oh, and there's a tattoo. Okay. There you are, yo. As I'm sure you guessed, the gift is a bit of home cooking. Unlike Prowl, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. No, I've been doing my best for the Order, taking on this job to keep our coffers full. I've even helped out with the Ishgardian restoration. And in the course of all this, my culinary skills have come on quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven as we speak. Shouldn't be long now. There, baked to perfection, even if I do say so myself. Your cake looks like bread. It is bread, silly, and not just any old bread. This here is old world bread. Archon loaf, to be precise. It's what they eat over in Charlian. Simple fare, I admit, but I thought I would remind our friends of home. If nothing else, Kyle tells me it's a good source of ether, so it should lend them a bit of strength at least. That's nice. There truly is nothing like the smell of fresh bread from the oven. Kyle, and if it isn't gross too. I trust you require no introductions either, yo. Greetings, my friend. Full glad am I to see you well. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain Allegan technologies. I have been keeping Rambo apprised of the events of the first. Suffice it to say, he knows about the Exarch. If anyone alive can provide insight into this matter, it is him and his fellow sons. Loath as I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement, memory transference was the sole providence of Allegan royalty. Its mechanisms closely guarded secrets. If any record of them remains, we may have yet to find it. To wit, I regret that I can offer no solution to your problem. Which begs the question of why I bothered to come here empty-handed as I am. The answer being, rather brazenly, to ask a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrade. Tell him that we have never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. Those of us who remain behind have yet to play our part. But when the time comes, he may rest easy in the knowledge that he will most assuredly do so. And then the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope in this world and beyond. So tell him that we consider his duty done and that he should follow his heart now. Forgive me, but do you say this to discourage him from overexerting himself or to encourage him to hold nothing back? That is for our friend to decide, but either way, I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed. Well, there you have it, yo. If you would be so good as to see Rumboso's message and Tadriel's bread to the intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Kyle, before I wrap up the bread, would you mind giving it a try, just to make sure everything's as it should be? But of course, I'm always happy to lend my taste buds. Excuse me, Rumbosos. As a fellow Charlian, may I trouble you for your opinion? Well, I usually have mine with a good dollop of raspberry jam, but I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. I see, I see. Oh no, is it that bad? It is indeed tatter, dense and unpleasant, exactly as it should be. Ah, just the very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom with every corner of the world, but our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. In Charlian, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment, save for those few who actually research the culinary arts. We pay little heed to the necessities of taste and texture. It was against such gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Archon loaf was born, the creation of Archon, who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. In order to maximize its nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough, all with nary a care for those qualities which make bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description. Yet, for its many shortcomings, the loaf's nutritional value cannot be denied, and being a damnably convenient way to cater to one's bodily needs, it quickly found an audience among busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, nigh every meal was a sandwich made with this very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand. I suspect just about every Archon could say the same. Having been away from home for so long, I thought I might have forgotten the taste, but now it's all too familiar. Ah, how it takes me back. If there is enough, perhaps you can spare some for the Exarch. He is certain to appreciate it. Oh, there's plenty to go around. I'll be sure to wrap up an extra slice. Yo, when you deliver the loaf, please be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can, and we'll be praying for their safe return until the moment they get back. Well, that sounds like it'll do them good anyway. And when everything's back to normal, I'll cook something for you too, yo. Gods know you deserve a treat. Like, I like my new outfit. New gear. Ah, you returned. Good, good. There is much to discuss. The others are making their way hither as we speak. Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? By the 12 Archon loaf. However, did you come by this? I'd swear if it had come straight from Charlian. Rambo said that, did he? His words are very nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry. That which I seek to do, I do of my own volition and with all my heart. In pursuing this path, I fully expect to earn the censure of our friends, and to deserve it. But I shall forge on regardless. Forge on as you yourself did when you faced with similar predicament, so I ask that you have faith in me, in what we do. But we were talking about your journey. Before the others arrive, I would hear how their bodies fare. Oh, and the bread I shall save for later. Though it has been many years, I have not forgotten the feats of mastification required to consume it, nor how unconductive they are to conversation.
Forgive the delay.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black-masked minions who answer to the red.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them on their course.
Not knowing Elizabeth set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies? Indeed. Heartening though it is to know we can stay a while longer, returning home must remain our priority.
This seems an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Have you made any progress?
We have, as it happens. One moment.
The red stones. Then this doth mean...
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain. As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, The memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Allegan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects, notably, do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works. We shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
I, for one, support the Exarch's choice. To be alive is to be driven by a purpose, and few are as driven as him. It's stupid, but I've never really stopped to think about what would happen once the vessels were complete, and now... No, there's no point. I hope the test is a success, truly. I'm sorry. I know I was childless to storm off like that and probably feel the way I do as well. Pull yourself together, I'll say. When our grandfather first decided to journey to Eorzea, Alisaie did not take kindly to my silence on the subject. Don't pretend to understand things you don't, she said, or rather shouted. Having oft been the subject of her scorn, I am predisposed to sympathize with the Exarch. but I do understand how she feels. Better now than I ever did, certainly. Hast thou a moment, Yo? I will speak with thee on the matter of the Exarch's mooted return unto the source. Thou wilt have observed that our friends spake not in certainties, yet if Beck Lug hath the right of it, 'tis possible to predict the outcome of its plan with some confidence. And it is their assessment that, given the opportunity, the Exarch's soul should successfully merge with that of his younger self. Which is not to say that the progress is without complications. For one, the Exarch has been subject to an additional rejoining, an experience which will have wrought a change in ethereal composition, as thou thyself didst demonstrate in merging with Arbor. However, there exists an affinity twixt like souls, and thus doth give us a chance of hope. Yet there remaineth one immutable condition upon which success doth hinge. The Exarch must needs recognize his past self as simply that, himself. As our recent travels have demonstrated, memories are essential to the soul, and discrepancy in the former may feasibly cause the latter to spurn itself, its form or flesh. 'Tis a seemingly simple yet complex problem. For nigh on a century our friends have striven only to deliver this realm, to deliver thee, and to that singular end did he cast aside his very name, that he might assume the mantle of the crystal Exarch. Henceforth none can say what choices our friends will make, but I thought it only right that thou be aware of these truths. Okay. Lest there be any doubt, the Exarch hath long been aware of the possibilities he but recently unfolded to us. Wherefore he did refrain from sharing them until now, I cannot say. Right then, while the Exarch literally pours his own sweat and blood into his allotted task, it seems only fair that we attend to our own. Dealing with Elizabeth and his minions? Just so, and there is one other matter. In light of our deteriorating health, Yestola should not be left alone at Enyander. Might I trouble you to visit her, Yo? See that all is well? I would go myself, but I think she might be safer in the hands of one less prone to collapsing. My thanks. You may leave the Asians to us. Once they are out of the way, we will retire to Yilmore, and when Yestola has finished pummeling the depths, I'd like the two of you to join us there. If you're bound for Ander, I suggest you go via Venmont Yards. Our friends there will be glad to provide a boat for you. Let us be on our way then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Oh, because I delivered, right. You're a long way from home, Moogle, and this is from Tatter, is it? Whatever could it be? Archon, though, thou says. Why, even to hear the name doth transport me to times long past. Bread from another world, may I try some? Mayest thou, child? Thou must. That said, I personally disagree with the consensus. I do nonetheless advise thee to temper thine expectations. Wiser words have never been uttered. Though it rarely darkened our dining table at home, I can attest that it was standard fare at the stadium. Indeed, a slice was never far from our peers' hands. Alphinaud, you really are unbearable, an unbearable snob sometimes. Do you know that? What I believe my colleagues are trying to say is that we appreciate the gesture. Tell Tataru we will do our best to return the favor before she is forced to seek further supplementary employment. Right, let's really be off now. We can find a drink to wash down the bread on the way. Oh. Oh, if it ain't the warrior of darkness herself, what brings you to these parts? Heading out to sea, eh? But of course we'd be happy to help. Just say the word and I'll ready a boat.
Excellent. I had intended to speak with you alone. None of my doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between her body and soul wavers. I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
Reviewing the records yet again. Really, you worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession. To think some thought you ill-suited for the role, how wrong they were. Turn your gaze outside the window, my friend. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day.
It fades. Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No. I am Elidibus, and I will fulfill my duty. Sundered though you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope. Hope. It swells within me, empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission.
Was he the first warrior of light in the source? Or did he possess him?
Why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so? I shall take her into my safekeeping. If you want her back, you will do as I ask. Show me your strength. I would take your measure. I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
Alright. You are familiar with this place, I believe. This remembered armor. Proceed to the capital. I shall return your comrades to you there. You speak as if you were disappointed in me. Why? I am your enemy, and you are mine. Our goals are in conflict, and we are fated to clash. Or had you hoped that feigned sympathy and false understanding would cast your crimes in a less reprehensible light, that I would come to look upon you as a friend? You who have slaughtered my people, who would tear down everything we have built. You do not deny it, then. Very well, let us change the cast of this trial. You will know what you have stolen from us. Oh. What? But Do not imagine I crave remorse, only justice. Oh, that's fucked up. Ah, all too easy, I see, but at least you now understand the rules, thus we will make your way to the capital. Come now, I made it plain they were monsters. Be that as it may, even a monster could be someone's beloved. That is what I wish to impress upon you. Oh.
God damn it!
It seems it will take more than those monsters to leave an impression upon you, or mayhap you simply fail to understand my meaning. Not that it matters. No, I have dealt with countless heroes and always end up the same way. No matter, no amount of reasoning will bridge our differences, will result in happiness for all. Whatever your reasons may be, I cannot be bound by them. I can but put faith in my own beliefs and fight for them with all my being. How very naive. If you are willing to compromise on your beliefs, you all but admit that you are flawed. And I assured you I have no intention of compromising on mine. Come what may, I will fulfill my mission as Elidibus. Horsefan.
Possible. Damn it all. I'll take you.
Ooh. Ah. Man, I miss her. How are you enjoying the walk down memory lane? I dare say there will have been a few individuals for whom you harbor feelings whose passings cause you keen disgrief. That is what our people are to us, an irreplaceable existence that can ill be lost. I will save them, for they are my. Never mind, we are not here to talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
The sun cannot be extinguished.
Oh, these two.
Forgive me.
I cannot fail. Not again.
My creation appears to have lost its form. It's not easy trying to see through the eyes of a beast such as him. In any event, there is only so much to be learned by taking your measure this way. Let us try something different. An impressive show of strength, but surely no more than a foretaste of that which Emic Self-Conqueror is capable. Such might requires a fairer measure, to compare like with like, yes. I shall just have to test you myself. Come on, yo, show me what you can do. Ah. Fuck yeah.
You have grown stronger since last we fought. The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
Have you finished? My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke, but rather too late, I see. Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you. I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish. It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal.
Huh?
The ancients created Zodiark to deliver the star from destruction. If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiark would have been instilled with a presiding desire. I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. Salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiark's heart. How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you. And thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods. I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers, such as Emmett Selk, with his penchant for nation building.
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy. But are you, yourself, free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance. Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Your question is irrelevant. No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren, At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed. But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might. As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards. If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, warrior of darkness?
It has been an eventful morning, if indeed it is morning. I've no idea how long I was unconscious. Regardless, I am gratified to see that my efforts at Anir have borne fruit. We have confirmed the nature of our foe and his plot. Now then, what news from the surface? I see. Then let us make for Yomor at once. We'll have much to share with our comrades. Elizabeth's parting threat, not least of all. But forgive me, it would seem my belongings did not accompany me here. I will need to retrieve them from Anir. With luck, the ethereal stream you traverse still lingers. That won't be long. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. With this stream and last stream, it's like 3 or 4 hours. That's a good amount of stream. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.